Hi, I'm Neil Darling. I'm with EtherSpeak. Today I'm going to introduce SuperVox. SuperVox is a cloud-based phone system tailored for small businesses. What is SuperVox? Well, what is hosted VoIP? And what is the best phone service for business? Hosted VoIP means that all of the hardware, other than the handsets or the iPhone or Android devices or bring your own devices, is stored in the cloud by a trusted provider. It provides for easy setup, less maintenance expense, and no additional staff to train. By comparison, customers could purchase, particularly small customers, an on-premise system where you're managing the PBX at your physical site. And to do that, you're going to require expertise and training. You're also going to require the use of or utilization of a technician and perhaps your IT staff. And you'll be asked to upgrade and also provide for additional hardware expenses when something goes wrong with the on-premise based system. How does hosted VoIP work? Well, all that's required is a voice over IP compatible phone. EtherSpeak works with a full range of phones, products from Polycom, Astra, Snome, Grandstream, and others. Any phone that you would like would work with EtherSpeak service. The phone can plug into any internet connection, or EtherSpeak can provide a fully managed connection through our partner Level 3 Communications. All you need to do is to plug the phone in and start using. The best way to think of a hosted-based phone system is that it's one phone system for your entire business, regardless of the number of locations that you may have. So if you have one location, you wouldn't have one phone system in your central closet. If you have 5 locations, you wouldn't have 5 separate locations with phone systems in the closet. You, in fact, would have no locations. All that's required is an internet or a private data connection provided by EtherSpeak. What kind of features do you have? Well, features that you're used to that your system currently uses. Call hunt groups, so you can call sales and multiple phones would ring in multiple buildings at the same time, or hunt groups which are provide the same sort of functionality where users can log in and log out when they're available. Multiple extensions, regardless of what extension scheme that you want to use, whether you have 3-digit or 4-digit or 5-digit extensions, whatever logic you apply, the system will work with that. We also have voicemail and visual voicemail and voicemail to email. Business hours with a automated tenant that provides for business hours access, or unique rules that provide for certain types of call handling based on the time of day. Music on hold, and many more features that support Android, iPhone users, remote users. It all works the same regardless of whether you're in the office or outside the office. So what's the standard equipment that's needed? You need a telephone. You either can use any top-line telephone or bottom-line telephone from manufacturers from Polycom, from Astra, from Snome, Grandstream, perhaps Cisco. Any phone that suits your budget and suits the functionality that you like will work with EtherSpeak's hosted-based phone system called SuperVox. It requires internet access, and EtherSpeak's phone system will work with any internet connection that you may have other than a satellite connection. Once you have the phone and the internet access plugged together, you're ready to go. EtherSpeak would have you work with one of our regional partners. We have partners in all 50 states who will do the setup necessary to make sure the phone system is configured correctly and that all your feature functionality that you require is programmed into the system before first access. EtherSpeak is unique in that we do provide local support and local maintenance for all of our hosted VoIP customers. So why should I choose SuperVox? There's no on-site PBX hardware. There's just telephones, and the telephones are from many different manufacturers, so you can get those phones from that suit your needs, not just from one manufacturer. We have redundant enterprise and geographically dispersed servers, so if you're on the West Coast, we have a West Coast POP. If you're central, we have a central POP. If you're East Coast, we have an East Coast POP. It's easily scalable with minimal costs. It's actually the most exciting aspect of this whole offering is how we priced the model to work very conveniently and very cost effectively for our customers that are small to mid-sized companies. You'll have no need for IT staff or routine maintenance because EtherSpeak provides a local reseller who will become your consultant to implement the phone system and be available once in a while if you need a specific help or assistance with improving the system. You have no worries about replacing older faulty hardware. There's nothing in the closet that would need to be programmed, configured, or replaced. Firmware updates are handled by us and are very seamless and happen during off hours, and you are notified when any kind of update or improvement is made to the system. And so you want to reduce travel expenses, and you want to access the features of your phone from remote locations and via your iPhone or your Android phone. All those features come with this system. You can connect to your Office PBX and your phone system that's based in the cloud from any internet location. So whether you're located in North America or in South America or anywhere in the world, your phone will work. We guarantee it. You're going to save on office space if you decide to consolidate and work remotely. You can work as a team no matter where you are or you and your staff are located. EtherSpeak's phone system has options for fax to email or fax to fax machine or instant messaging. So you can instant message with your entire team member. We also support video calls from iPhone or Android or from any PC or Macintosh-based computer. You can keep a professional and unified image even when your staff are not in the same office. It could be located in a remote office or at a home office. So you can save on office space, rent, utilities, and supplies, and allow your team to work where they work best, whether it's in the office or possibly at a home office. What are some of the features? Well, we offer call conferencing. We offer caller ID, call logs, a record of all your calls inbound and outbound from the system, call transfer, call waiting, voicemail to email, fax to email, where you can receive voicemail or faxes through any email client that you may have as an MP3 file or as a PDF file in the case of a fax. And there's many more features that provide a very solid, what we call unified communications experience. What's the color green? What's the significance of the color green? Some of you would say money and some would say the environment. But what if you combine the two of them together? Money, it's less costly phone service. Voice over IP generally is cheaper than regular old telephone service, primarily because there's very little capital expense. It's flat rate plans, predictability, and budgeting on the operational expense side, and much more cheaper on the capital expense side, where you do not have to commit large amounts of scarce capital to purchase your phone system. It's easier to add extensions. It's all done online. And rather than phone lines, you can just add additional extensions to service. More flexible. It's great for salespeople or people that are on the road. It provides for call forwarding, personal greetings, and a very solid mobility experience. Financial benefits for telecommuters. Well, just recently, there's been tax rate savings, particularly in Georgia and Virginia and the federal government, where legislation has been proposed for tax credits for employers that encourage telework. Not only is it better quality of life, but it's better for the environment if you're not sitting in your car all day, sitting in traffic, waiting to get to the office. Less money paid in taxes equals more money to invest and create jobs. So shrinking overhead and other costs provide, based on less space needed, less travel time, and commuting costs. Financial benefits. Well, there's also morale. So if you have greater morale, and that generally leads to higher productivity. In fact, it's been shown that if you can manage to control through performance, not office observation, you're a prime candidate for a hosted-based voice over IP solution like SuperVox. American Express, in fact, realized that teleworkers handled 26% more of calls and produced 43% more business than folks that were based in the office. IBM reported a 10 to 20% increase among teleworkers. AT&T and Cisco saw similar results. So employee morale and productivity leads to better results. Environmental benefits. Well, creating a cleaner, greener environment is all of our jobs. So the University of Maryland came up with a study that says potential telecommuter users could save over 1 billion gallons of gas a year, approximately $4.5 billion for just 1.6 days a week. So the EPA calculates that the carbon dioxide would be 26 billion pounds of carbon dioxide would be prevented from being released if we just were all a little more capable and open to the idea of working remotely. Less cars on the road equals cleaner air and less pollution, and that's good business. What are the pricing options? And this is what's unique with us. It's $10 per user per month, and you basically would choose a SIP bundle. And we have bundles that range from 2,500 minutes a month that are shared minutes, just like a cell phone plan for your company, all the way up to 100,000 minutes. And with those bundles, you can use it any way that you want. So we keep your price per user very, very low, and you have the option of choosing the bundle that suits the amount of usage that your folks will use, and allows you to have as many users on the system as you want. In addition, you have a la carte options for adding things like instant messaging, video conferencing, voice conferencing, or fax to email. And the setup fee is a nominal amount of $10 per user per month. Our Prime package includes many of the most popular features, but also requires that you choose a bundle. If you want the unlimited fixed rate phone system, we call it our Freedom Plan, and it includes every option that we offer, as well as unlimited inbound and outbound calls in the United States and Canada. And it's also $10 per user per month for setup. So why EtherSpeak? We're experienced already in SIP and VoIP technologies. We've been around since 2003. We have a great reputation. We have a strategic relationship with carriers. We have the best data centers, the best service reputation, and our offers also include an upgrade opportunity. So you can start with the basic and move to the Prime, and then also move to the Freedom anytime that you want. Our staff are friendly and knowledgeable and available 24/7. So if you have any problems, you always can contact somebody by just dialing an extension on your phone to get help on any aspect of the system. And we can connect you with your local reseller should you need a house call or a visit to your office to fix a problem that you can't sort out for yourself. Any questions? Let me know. I can be reached at sales@ietherspeak.com or 866-384-3747. If you want more information on SuperVox, please go to www.ietherspeak.com/SuperVox. Thanks very much for your time today.